What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of Rowett Returns. We're not doing the live stream today, but we have got Middlesbrough, Brighton, Ipswich and Brentford in another 4-game bonanza. We've won our last 3 and drawn the one before that, so we are in good form going into the visit of Middlesbrough. They are top of the table. Captain Grant Ledbetter, Jonathan Woodgate. The manager is Aitor Karanka, and he looks like a very good manager. Let's have a look, see if we can find some of his stats. I don't know, he looks like a good manager anyway, just from his overview. I don't know how you look at his previous clubs or whatever, but let's try and focus on our team. I've actually talked to Lee Griffiths about his performance because I'm getting some criticism off quite a few players, so quite a few coaches and stuff saying that we should drop him in the backroom advice. We're going to put him on the bench. We're going to start with Clayton Donaldson up front, Gray on the left and Duffy on the right. Same sort of setup as we're used to, and hopefully we can get a positive result. The Packwood's got the ball inside our half, and McLeod picks it up. We don't mind McLeod having the ball, a little bit of a playmaker, isn't he? Ball comes out wide, Davis. Hancock's looking inside to find Damari Gray. Damari Gray now, can he get down this left-hand side and cross in towards Clayton Donaldson? He doesn't. There is Clayton Donaldson, and Blues have the lead at home to top of the table, Middlesbrough. Really, really nice move, and Clayton Donaldson gets his noggin on it, and Blues have the lead. So we're coming towards half-time, and Middlesbrough have been there for the taking in the first half. We didn't create another opportunity, but should we have, we probably could have put this game out of sight, the amount of domination in terms of possession we've had. We just need to keep things going exactly the same way as they are, and keep it nice and tight, and this would be a really, really, really good result. Corner to Middlesbrough, and it goes. Can Blues get ahead on it? It's good head from David Edgar, and McLeod chases it out. Can he win possession? No, but he forces Middlesbrough back. We're a bit slow in getting out, which is disappointing. I was hoping we could get out a bit quicker than that, but here's Kane. Blues got 3 men around him, and Neil Eardley nicks it, and that's really, really good from Blues. And can we break now? Damari Gray could get down that side. He's looking for a pass, and Eardley's been nicked off, and now Middlesbrough can break, and we've got to get some players back. It's down the line, and Packwood's done well. Packwood does really, really well. And Blues, we just need to keep the ball and pick a pass. Here's Clayton Donaldson. He's been fouled by Ameru. Oh, he's been sent off. It's a red for Ameru, and now he has been such a key player for them this season. I didn't mention it, but at the start we had a notification saying what do we think about him, because he's been so big for them, and for him to get sent off, that's good news for us, and we're looking to take advantage straight away with Damari Gray. And McLeod, he's never going to miss. McLeod's in unbelievable form, and Blues have a second, and this game is going unbelievably well for the Birmingham club. We are beating top of the league, 2-0 at home, and we are dominating. So there's a massive, look at the massive gap at the back for Middlesbrough, and if we can keep it tight, there's all sorts of room to exploit them. But it's a good save from Randolph and a wasted opportunity for Middlesbrough. You just feel if we play on the counter-attack and try and hit them, we have real good chances of killing this game off with half an hour to go. Ball comes into Adamoah at the front post. He has a shot. It's deflected, blocked even, and falls to Ledesma again. He's their key threat, but he's lost possession. And now here is that opportunity for us to go. McLeod tries to find Gray, but they're not on the same wavelength. I brought Lee Griffiths on just to try and give some fresh legs, but it's not had any impact on the stopping of that corner, because Nusay has scored his 7th for the season, and with 20 minutes to go, that makes it a bit nervier. We've got to really try and control this game. The ball on the fresh legs of James Wilson to try and run at this Middlesbrough defence should we get a chance to counter, but the clock is ticking down. Can we hold on to this 2-1 victory? We're looking at how much injury time is going to be added on. It's 4 minutes of additional time, but the clock is counting down, and Blues are looking to hold on. Here is Wilson. He keeps the ball and goes out wide to Eardley. Blues just start looking to run the clock down, but the ball's gone out of play. Middlesbrough are going to have to be quick here. Ayala. There's the full-time whistle. Big result again for Blues. And can you believe it? We've beaten Middlesbrough at home. An absolutely fantastic result. And that now is going to charge us up the league even more. We've pegged back Middlesbrough a bit. We're only 10 points behind them. But more importantly, we've secured ourselves in these playoffs. And that, I cannot explain what a good result that is. We now go to Brighton. Brighton are sitting in 16th position. Let's have a look at some of the other results which matter to us. Bolton got a draw there in the playoff and Reading lost. I think it was last week that we had a really, really good week. We beat Millwall, Middlesbrough drew, Bolton lost. You look at some of these teams in the playoffs, Norwich drew, so we really did gain some points on the Reading one, but we gained up some points on them, and at the moment we are on a right charge. I mean, if we have a look at the schedule here, look at this, 4 straight wins as we go to Brighton away. Here we are at the Brighton game. We're going to be away to Sammy Hippier's Brighton side. Let's have a look at some key fixtures. Bolton, they go to Forest. That's a 2nd versus 6th clash. Middlesbrough, after us beating them, they go to Leeds. Reading, they're in 7th place. They go to Ipswich. I'm just trying to look for some, playoff candidates. Just looking like, where's Norwich and teams like that? There's some of the playing teams aren't playing, so we're going to go into our Brighton game. It's a very hard one to know whether to switch up the team, really. I think we're just going to have to look at fitness, etc. But it seems like you go on a really good run and then you'll lose to someone like Brighton, who are a bit of an average team. So we've got to try and find a way to make sure we stay tight, don't concede, and then hopefully our quality will shine through. So if we go to the match preview, we won the return leg, so when it was at St Andrews earlier in the season. Let's have a look at the team. I'm thinking about trying to keep it fresh. Possibly going to drop. I just can't see anything that we can change, really. Like, no one deserves really to lose their place in the side. Clayton done well in the last game. I'm going to bring Cottrell in, just give him a go. I know Gray created the goal, but I feel like I want something fresh in there, and Damari could come off the bench if we need a goal. So Cottrell with a chance. He picks out Clayton Donaldson on the edge, smacked, and it's bouncing all around, and it's cleared away just by Brighton. And I think that's Jesse Lingard on a bit of a chase, but it manages to intercept the ball. So that's good. We've got a good start, 74% of the possession, as you can see here. We've just really got to try and control this one. Eardley with a chance down the right-hand side. He finds McLeod. Right, free cross for Eardley, and he tries to pick one out, but it's fallen only as far as Jay Spearing, who smacks it straight, and it's probably gone through the goalkeeper's legs. Blues have a lead, and this is a real run that we're on at the moment. We've just got to try and keep solid now and go and take advantage, get a 2nd and possibly a 3rd if we can. So we got into half-time, 1-0 up. Very good performance so far. Just want him to stay concentrated, to be honest. Mitch Hancock's struggling for fitness there, and the right back, Neil Eardley. So possibly looking at bringing Caddis on for Eardley, and we haven't got anyone else really can fit in that gap for Hancock's. So what I might do actually is bring Hancock. Oh, they're both on a yellow card, so yeah, it's going to be Eardley for Caddis, and hopefully we can produce something in the second half. We haven't really got many defensive options on that bench, so we're hoping that we don't get another defensive knock. Caddis just come on, finds Spearing from the throw. McLeod, Blues trying to work it across, and if they can work it one more, Davis, he can, to Hancock's. He's got a bit of space to go into. Knock it down the line towards Cottrell, he does, and Cottrell can pick across, can he? Inside that area, find Donaldson at the front post, and it's a corner to Blues. But we are dangerous from corners. Donaldson's lurking on the edge of that box again. Cottrell goes towards Clayton Donaldson. He picks it up, turns, gives it to David Davis, can come back wide. Cottrell again, chance to produce again. No, nicked away. So the ball comes into Craig McHale-Smith, and Brighton try to advance into our half. Hancock makes a challenge, and Hancock's going to go here for a 2nd bookable offence. So I bought the wrong one off in the end, and it's going to leave us a bit short at the back here. It's going to be Jay Spearing who's going to have to try and work out how to play at left back, and we're going to have to try and give him a bit more protection down this side now, and we're going to have to kind of go to a 4-4-1 formation. This is going to become quite a difficult task for us now, with 25 minutes to go. So Lingard with a chance from the corner into Scoot, and it's a great save from Dan Randolph. We brought Griffiths on hopefully to work on that break and try and have a dribble if he can get a chance. The ball goes out towards Cottrell. Cottrell, can he get down that line? He finds Lee Griffiths. And can he go now, Lee Griffiths? This is what we brought him on for. Just said the exact reason. And he finds David Davis wide to Jay Spearing. Hopefully he doesn't advance too much because you want left back now. Cottrell over to McLeod. McLeod comes out wide to Caddis, and we've got to try and see this game out now from here. We've got 3 minutes of additional time. In towards the end, and Bennett with a throw right at the end. McCourt, and there's the full-time whistle. Blues down to 10 men have managed to come away with the 3 points. Brilliant, brilliant result. We're going to lose Mitch Hancock's for 1 game, I think, because it's his second Booker ball offence. Got him sent off, so we're going to miss him for 1 game. And we move up to 3rd place now. We'd have to go on some run, even by our standards at the moment, to catch up with Forest and Middlesbrough. But who's to say we can't? I mean, absolutely awesome performance. We've got Ipswich in 3 days' time, so we've got to be careful about fitness. But this schedule's starting to really shape up well. Look at these results now. That's 5 wins on the bounce. So we're going to go into the Ipswich games, and I'll show you the change that we're going to have to make. We beat Ipswich last time out, and here we are. We play them again now. Damari Gray's going to come back in for Cottrell because of the fitness scenario. I'm actually thinking, I was going to say McLeod. We might give Pereira a start. Andreas Pereira. He looks like he could be the same sort of player. He's going to get a start simply because I want to rest McLeod for a little while. And I'm actually also thinking about starting James Wilson against Ipswich as well, just to try and keep the fitness and the strength of the squad firing. And hopefully we can get a positive result. Obviously, we've got Donaldson, McLeod, Cottrell all to come on should we need to. So my thinking behind the changes is we need to keep players fresh and fighting for their place. And I'm hoping that that's what's going to happen today and we can keep this run going. Here's Pereira on the edge of the box. Finds Eardley, smashed in, and there's Duffy on the rebound. Is Duffy onside? He is onside, and we have a lead again. And this change of side doesn't seem to have affected the balance too much, as Duffy puts us 1-0 up, and then straight away from kickoff, Ipswich are going to look to come straight back at us now. Edgar wins possession, and he smashes one forward. It goes absolutely nowhere near anybody, really. Hyam to Taylor. They're looking for an instant reply. Davis, and there's Salmon. Connor Salmon's got in there, and it's 1-1. Instant reply from Ipswich. Connor Salmon with his 5th goal of the season. And Blues are pegged back instantly, just not keeping concentrated, straight from kick-off, and we've been done. This game's all happening, and Pereira gets possession now. Into Spearing. Jay Spearing finds Davis. Into Wilson. Can Wilson do something? Oh, it's a lovely ball into Duffy. And Duffy, Blues have a lead again. It's Duffy with his 2nd of the game. And can we concentrate this time? Assertive. Concentrate. Keep your heads on now, Blues. So all action game first half in this first 20 minutes. And Blues looking to come forward again. Here's Duffy. Duffy finds Spearing, Jay Spearing, and there's a man over. It's Damari Gray. Can Damari Gray do something? Oh, it's a great challenge, but it's only as far as ground. He has time to pick a pass, and he tries to, but he's actually scored. How has ground scored? He's hit the post, it's bounced off Gricken, and it's gone in, and Blues have a free goal, but they don't care, and we're 3-1 up now. So Randolph cleared forward towards Duffy, who's actually on a hat-trick, isn't he? But in fact, Connor Salmon's found himself in on goal, and Connor Salmon off the bar and ground smashed away. He's been useful, Connor Salmon, for them down there. Eardley's got the ball now. Into Pereira. He finds Eardley, whipped in. Ball bouncing around, but it's going to come away. Spearing finds Eardley again, and he's been useful putting balls into the box on that side. And it's going to get worse for Ipswich here. He's going to go. The lad's going to go. Craig's going to go. He's gone. Sent off. And that should make our task a bit easier now. Duffy's going to be able to whip the ball in. I don't know if it's going to actually be a chance, but I tell you what, if we win this game, which we should do now, I think this is my best ever form I've been on any Football Manager. To win this amount of games in a row has been absolutely unreal. And the team at the moment is just playing ridiculously well. Everything I touch seems to turn to gold. I mean, I've made 2 big changes in this game by not starting Donaldson, not starting McLeod, and we find ourselves 3-1 up. I mean, it's good because McLeod's got a break as well, which means coming into his, the next coming games, he's going to be fit, which is the main thing. We've got a ball here, grounds into Wilson. If we can get another one before half-time, this tie really pretty much over. Here's Gray down the left side, and he's looking useful again. Can he whip one in? In it goes. Wilson flicked on, and Duffy, there's his hat-trick. Duffy gets his hat-trick. Absolutely brilliant performance. He's doubled his tally for the season in one game, in one first half display against Ipswich. He's been absolutely magnificent, and so have this Birmingham side. And chance now, in it goes, and there's a goal for there. He's offside. He's offside, Berra. And it's going to stay at 4-1. Absolutely remarkable first half this has been. There's been 5 goals, a disallowed goal, and a sending off. Very pleased with how this one's going though. So the second half's been slightly quieter than the first, but David Davis finds himself in, and the gaps are opening up all over the place. And Duffy off the bar, he nearly got his 4th of the game. So I'm going to go attacking and try and absolutely embarrass him. Here's Eardley. Finds Pereira, and Pereira gets on his debut now. It's turning into an absolute rout. Birmingham 5, Ipswich 1. Big boost to his confidence. We just need Wilson to get his goal now. And this will be the perfect display. Duffy, free kick, has a dig, saved. Pereira should score. Deflected. Oh, Damari Gray back in, and there's Wilson. Oh, and he can't score. It's an absolute annihilation. And we've got a corner. Can it be from the corner this time? Out to the edge of the box. There is Wilson. Can he skin one? No. Goes back out wide. Duffy whipping in against them. Heads are up there. No. And it's cleared away. Spearing's going to be the one to pick it up, but I think that's going to be the end of that. A few tactical changes just to keep people fit. Cottrell and McLeod coming on. And, we've won a pen. Won a pen out of absolutely nowhere. And Eardley with a chance to make it 6. He's going to be the man to step up. Can he smash it into the goal? Of course he can. Birmingham 6, Ipswich 1. Absolutely unbelievable performance again. And our form at the moment is incredible. So there's only the 1 minute of added time. Try and put Ipswich out of their misery here. And we're just waiting for the full-time whistle to be blown. Come any second now. Unbelievable performance. I can't say it enough. I cannot believe how many times we've won in a row. Like, this genuinely is my best ever form on any Football Manager. Just the morale's unbelievable. People are playing well. Have got covering positions. We really are fighting. And you look at this now. I mean, I know we've played one more game than Forest, but now all of a sudden we are really catching up. And I think we've got Brentford next, who are in 11th. So that's Donaldson's former club, so I'd be sure that Donaldson will be starting up front in that one. Great performance. Obviously, just got the achievement for the hat-trick. 6th of the best for Blues. Fans jubilant. Duffy's playing well. I think there's nothing else to do but get into this Brentford game, the form we're in. As I said, literally nothing more you can do when your team is playing so well and your morale is looking like this. Is going to your next game. We got Brentford at home, and we're going to start Big Clayton Donaldson up front against his former club. Duffy with a free kick, 46 seconds into the game. Cleared away. It wasn't a particularly great free kick, but Duffy looking to continue his goal scoring form. Damari Gray oh, what a goal from Damari Gray! He skinned one and he's fired one into the near post, and Birmingham have a lead after 1 minute of the game. They're feeling it's offside. I don't care. We're 1-0 up and this run looks to continue. Duffy 2 minutes in. Now this would be brutal. Should we get another one here this early? Here's Clayton Donaldson, former club. It's set up for you, Clayton. 2 minutes in and it's 2-0. This team is playing unbelievably well at the moment, and I don't know what I've done, but everything I touch turns to gold, and Birmingham have a second. We're on a real charge at the moment, and here's Jay Spearing into Damari Gray. We look like we're going to score every time we come forward. McLeod saved. Duffy on the rebound. Oh, Duffy should score. And we've received an injury. It's Will Packwood who's going to have to come off. That's such a shame for him. It does mean, however, we're either going to have to bring Grounds on at centre-back or Caddis on at centre-back, depending on which player can play it better. I can hardly play centre-back. No, everyone's struggling to play centre-back, which is a bit of a problem. But we're going to go with Grounds. We're going to stick him in at centre-back. And hopefully we can push forward and not have too much focus on our defence. So they've thrown the ball back. I'm not sure if they've thrown it back to us or they've just thrown it away, but it's pretty poor. And David Davis looks to go over the top. Boyata wins the header, but McLeod picks it up and he gives it to Duffy. Duffy into Clayton Donaldson. Clayton gives it back to McLeod. Oh, he tried to thread one in, but it's never going to work. And the ball's going all the way back here. Edgar, and he's sold him short a bit, but he's managed to just sneak it away. Got to keep our heads on here and not give away something stupid just before half time. So half time at St Andrews, Birmingham 2, Brentford 0. Both goals came in the first 2 minutes, and obviously once again playing really, really well. Just got to take that into the second half, don't concede, and hopefully put this game out and beyond of Brentford. Early's got the ball into Clayton. Donaldson finds David Davis. He's looking to spray the ball out towards the left-hand side. He hasn't really got many options, and he's had to turn and give the ball back to Edgar into McLeod, and he'd done really well there, Davis. He had nowhere to go. No one really giving him options. But what about this time? McCormack's fouled him from behind him. McCormack might go here. Silly foul to give away from McCormack, and he's going to take a bath as well. People keep getting sent off against us, and it's not us for complaining because they're down to 10 men. It should make our lives easier. So time for a couple of substitutions. Pereira's going to come on from McLeod simply to protect him. Shinny's going to come on for David Davis. And we haven't got any more substitutions. So they're going to be the two. Just looking to protect our players a bit here. And that's an unbelievable ball. Damari Gray should go in this. Oh, how has it gone in? Who's it gone in off? David Edgar's got his first goal for the club. Not one to remember, but yeah, nevertheless, Birmingham 3, Brentford 0. Douglas here for Brentford. They're still looking to come forward, but Damari Gray's won possession into Jay Spearing, and Blues can try and work their way out. And he does find Shinny. Can he get to the ball first? He can. I think two defenders ended up missing it. Shinny into Clayton Donaldson. Clayton Donaldson spreads it out wide to Eardley. Eardley's going to get there first. Duffy. There's people lining up, and it's Damari Gray. Is it going to be an own goal? No, it's going to be Damari Gray. He managed to get himself to that back post, and Birmingham have a fourth. And we've scored, what, 10 in our last 2 games? Unbelievable goal scoring form at the moment. So we go 2 minutes of additional time, and we've won another one. We're going to have a look, because I think I've lost count of how many games we've actually won in a row. I think it's something like 7, 8 games we've won in a row. As I've said so many times this episode, again, I've beaten my own record for most wins in a row on any football manager, and I've been playing since it was Champ Manager, you know. Well done, great result for us. Let's have a look at that table. That's a thing I cannot wait to see. Tomorrow we're playing a 9.5 there. But Forest, obviously, they won, so they're still 5 points clear. But we're really putting away now. We're 10 points ahead of the edge of the playoffs, which is the main thing I want to secure. I want to make sure we're in them playoffs. But who's to say, with 12 games to go, that we can't end up in these top 2 spaces, especially the form we're on. We've got to be the forms, well, yeah, without doubt, we're the form side in the Championship at the moment. Unfortunately for you guys, this is going to be the end of the episode because we're doing 4-game episodes at the moment, but I will try and bang another one out as soon as I can. We've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row. Norwich, Fulham, Millwall, Middlesbrough, Brighton, Ipswich and Brentford. And now these aren't easy games either. These are teams that are up there as well. We go to Blackpool, Derby, Huddersfield and Reading soon. So Blackpool, where are they sitting in the table? They're right down the bottom. And I think I said, did I say Huddersfield as well? Blackpool, Huddersfield, Derby and Reading. Huddersfield are down there as well. Derby and Reading, they're in and around. So they're going to be tough games. But, you know, Blackpool and Huddersfield, they're right down the bottom. So these are real chances for us now. This could be really, really the start of our real push towards this promotion. The other thing is as well, Seb Hines, he can't even play for us, which is a stupid loan signing, but we've got no injuries, which is massive as well. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching and sharing this unbelievable run of form with me. Like, rate, comment, any suggestions, any advice on how to make sure that this run continues and we don't get overconfident. You know, you usually lose to someone rubbish in the, you go on 3 or 4 games, winning streaks, and then you lose to someone naff. This is a thing we're trying to avoid. Any advice on how to avoid that, please let me know. Thanks again, guys. I really, really appreciate your support, and I'm loving doing this series.